Good morning, children, and this is your teacher, English teacher Rajesh Jamini this side. And today I take an opportunity to tell you about poetic devices. Though we are going to start our classes on Google Meet very shortly, and this will be very useful for everybody as everybody was craving to join these classes, and the dream come true. Our classes begin on 4th of November, and there are certain rules and regulations which you have to follow, which we are going to state on the group very soon before the classes, and you have to follow the protocols of discipline while attending the classes. That is a very serious matter which you have to follow it seriously. So let's begin the topic now. So let's begin with the topic. The topic is basically one of the poetic devices which is very important for you, as well as it's very interesting also. This is called OXYMORON, oxymoron. So I believe you can understand by looking at the screen that the spelling I've told, as well as I tell you the definition of this, is that an oxymoron is defined as a phrase in which two words of opposite meaning are brought together. And here are some funny oxymorons. And these words and phrases can be used in your daily life, in your speeches, in your writings, whenever you feel that these words can be used in your expressions. And even while you read, you might have come across these words and you could have understood the meanings of these, I believe. And that is, I read out, first one is found missing. You can see the difference between these two words, found and missing. They are opposite in meaning. But when we use a sentence, for example, I just found that my watch is missing. So you can understand that two words of opposite meanings are used in same sentence, and this figure of speech is called oxymoron when these particular words are used. That way we have many different types of words which are oxymorons, and they are all opposite in meaning, and this is second one comes out to be, that is open secret. And you know that both are opposite in sense. Open is open to all, and secret is very close to everybody. That way, open secret is one of the oxymoron. Next one is small crowd. Crowd cannot be small, but we have to use sometimes these words. Small crowd means number of people may be less, but the words are in opposite meaning. That is, small is small, crowd is big basically. Crowd is a big amount of people who are gathered together. That is, small crowd is one of the oxymoron. Next one is act naturally. Sometimes a director in a movie may ask the actor that, dear sir, please act naturally. But when we analyze these words, act, if I just point out these words, act and naturally. Act is artificial basically. When we do acting, we are not natural in fact. And natural is natural. And acting is artificial. Then how can we act naturally? But still we have to use these words. It means we have to bring nature, reality in our acting. Then it comes out to be act naturally. So these are the words which are called oxymoron, and that way you are understanding this particular figure of speech where you can use these words in your life. Okay, I come to next one. clearly misunderstood. Clearly misunderstood. When you are clear, then how can it be misunderstood? So it's so funny. And you can analyze these words, you can find out the meaning of this. I tell you the meaning of it. That is, when we are clear, we cannot misunderstand. So, this way, still we use both the words together. For example, somebody is speaking to tell somebody, to make him understand. And then, after some time, when the person asks, did you understand? And the person who is listening tells the person that, my dear friend, it is clearly misunderstood. Then it's really a funny situation. The person was telling somebody to understand the things, and the person replies that it is clearly misunderstood. Then what the person will do? It is totally a disturbance, and it is a very disappointing situation with the person who was making another person understand something. How can it be clearly misunderstood? So, but it is the word, it is a phrase which can be used in your life, that clearly misunderstood, to make the situation very funny or disappointing. Now, I come to next word, that is next phrase, that is fully empty. If I talk about this, that with the help of this, fully empty. You can see the two glasses. One is full and one glass is empty. We can use this phrase that this glass is fully empty, but this glass is full and this is empty. They are opposite in meaning. So that way, this particular expression can be used for this particular glass, that this glass is fully empty. So this is again an oxymoron where fully is opposite to empty, full and empty. I can come to next one, that is seventh one. I am talking about pretty, ugly. Pretty and ugly, they are opposite in meaning, you can understand. Pretty means beautiful, ugly means dirty, or which is not appealing, which is not beautiful. So both are opposite in meaning, but still we can use together to form it as an oxymoron. And here it is, pretty ugly. So it is pretty ugly means when we talk about a person who's very ugly, then we can add the word pretty before ugly to make the ugly at height of ugliness. That is pretty ugly. I come to next one, that is seriously seriously funny. Now see, when we fun, when we enjoy, how can we be serious? So this is again an oxymoron where we talk about a funny situation which is very funny. We can use these words, seriously funny. And if we talk about the next one, that is ninth one, where these two opposite words, only choice. If I talk these two words, only and choice, separately, then we'll understand that only means we don't have any choice. Only means limited or one. But when we have choice, choice can be many. That way, only is opposite in meaning to choice. But still we use these words as oxymoron. That way, ninth one is only choice. Now if we talk about 10th one, that is original choice, original copies. Now you can see original copies in 10th. The words are original and copies. How the copies can be original? And when it is original, how can it be copy? So it's very funny situation when we use two opposite words together to make it a different type of expression. And this is called again oxymoron. Original copies. When we produce the copies which are really original, then this is called an oxymoron. I come to 11th one, that is exact estimate. And exact estimate, you can say the two different words. When something is exact, how can it be an estimate? Estimate is basically it refers to the word approximate. And estimate cannot be exact. It is a rough idea. But still, when we speak about an estimate, which is an exact estimate, which may come out to be exact something, then this is again an oxymoron. And 12th one is tragic comedy. But how can it be possible that tragedy can become a comedy? And comedy, how can it be tragedy? Both are opposite in meaning and sense. But still it is an oxymoron, tragic comedy. Sometimes you see in movies, some dramas and some act and plays, there is a tragedy but still it becomes a comedy. And sometimes it happens that we are very serious and still we laugh. That situation is called tragic comedy. And I just come to 13th one, that is foolish wisdom. Foolish wisdom means a wise person who has a wisdom, and that wisdom becomes too much, excessive, then it becomes a foolish wisdom. So that way both are opposite in meaning. Foolish means which is not a wisdom, and wisdom is not foolish basically. But still we use foolish wisdom in a particular situation where we use this as oxymoron. And when I come to liquid and gas, liquid gas. How can gas be a liquid, or how can liquid be a gas? But in science we have that one word fluid, which is combination of like gas and liquid. But still here when we talk about an oxymoron, liquid gas, then it can be referred to the liquid oxygen. It is a cryogenic engines which is used in the rockets and the propellants of rockets to send the rockets in space. Then we use liquid gas, but still liquid and gas are opposite in sense, and its contents and its number of molecules that which are very closer to each other, they are liquid. And when they are very far and they flow, and there is the distance between two molecules is not fixed, then it becomes a gas. But still it can be used as an oxymoron, which is a liquid gas. And which is the last one which we talk about, and very important, oxymoron. It is, you can see and you can enjoy this word and see the positiveness and similarity in these two words, where you will find out the meaning and we can discuss in the class later on. So I end up this topic today. So dear children, I believe oxymorons are very useful to you in your life, in your reading and speaking and writing. Use them, enjoy your writing, speaking and reading. So I wish you have a nice day. Thank you so much. We shall meet very soon.